What is going on, buddy? Welcome back to All Things Film. Today I'm here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8 and Season 9, as recently Scott and Gimple has confirmed that The Whispers will be on television, which is awesome. Before I do begin, I want to say I'm going to be reading some articles of A Digital Spy and Entertainment Weekly, so if you want to go read the whole article, by all means go ahead and do so. I'll leave it in the description down below, but other than that, let's begin. So yeah, Scott and Gimple has confirmed that The Whispers will be coming on TV, and that gets me excited because I really like the concept of The Whispers, and I was really excited to see them on TV. Now that it's confirmed, I mean, we all saw it coming, but you know, when it gets confirmed, that gets me even more excited. But I'm gonna be reading this article, some questions that they asked him. I'm not sure exactly who the article or the interview was with, but it might have been Entertainment Weekly. But anyway, so the question was, are we gonna be seeing the next major antagonist once the Negan arc is over? And this is what he had to say. He said, they are absolutely on the menu. I just wouldn't necessarily say this is for this season or exactly when. So that's cool. So I mean, obviously, I don't think we would expect him to be in season 8. I'm pretty sure season 9 would be the Whispers. I don't know anything else that it would be unless they just make up their own story. But season 9 they get confirmed, so that's cool. And then going on, they asked him, are we going to be seeing like a foreshadowing, like a nod or something to the Whispers? And Scott and Gimple did say, he said, I couldn't say that. So that's all he said for this interview with Digital Spy. But on the Entertainment Weekly interview, they asked him about the finale specifically, not exactly the Whispers, and he said it's very big, probably currently a little too big. It was pretty amazing, the scope of some of the things that we got to do, and yet the emotional intensity was insane, and it very much sets up the start of the next story. So then the start of the next story, obviously meaning the new beginning / Whispers, specifically probably the new beginning, because All Out War is going to be ending in season 8. I don't see them stretching it to season 9. That'll be a bit ridiculous. And I'm sure they've confirmed that season 8 will be the end of All Out War. So I think we're going to see that end scene in the comics, if you know what I mean, in season 8 finale. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. I think we're going to see it in the season 8 finale. And I'm really excited for this back of a season 8. It's looking really promising and looking really good. So hopefully it is really good. But that being said, they asked him about the Whispers again, and they said, not exactly the Whispers, but they asked them, is there going to be set up for season 9 in this finale, in this upcoming finale? And Scott and Gimple said, there is some. It certainly is not all set up, but the seeds to the next turn of the story are planted, and some of them are not. Some are subtly planted, and as much that we know, in many ways, the next turn of the story. So yeah, so he's saying there's gonna be, I guess, a little bit of maybe little nods here and there for the Whispers. Now this gets me excited because I love little Easter eggs and stuff. Like, I love the setup of the Whispers and the how they set up not exactly the Whispers, but you know how they set up the next villain. Like, I remember in season 6 when Daryl, it was Daryl, Abraham, and Sasha, I think, when they ran into that group of saviors. And and that was like the first hint at Negan. They said your belongings now belong to Negan. That gets me hyped up because I love little stuff like that. So when they gently do little nods to the upcoming next villain, I love it. It's cool. I mean, not too big, but because I still want to focus on All Out War. I want to see a good, clean finish to All Out War. But little Easter eggs here and there for the Whispers, I'm gonna love it because it's gonna get me excited for season 9. So I'm sure they're gonna do that because I'm sure they're gonna want fans to come back for season 9. Just like the war's over and boom, like no one else gonna come. Like they think the show's over. I'm sure they're gonna do a little bit a little setup to season 9. So I'm excited for the Whispers. I've made videos on the Whispers before, so I think they're a cool group, a very creepy group, a great concept. So I'm excited to see them on television. I'm sure there's a bunch of little possibilities that they could do with the Whispers, like little nods here and there. Like, I'm sure they've already done little nods, like with the whispering thing, the PPP. Now, I'm sure that is a little sign because I don't think it's just a coincidence that a PPP was there and then that means whispering, like some music thing. I don't know exactly what it means, but it means like PPP. It means like whispering in some music terms or something like that. So I'm sure there's gonna be a little. I mean, I'm hoping for like maybe an after credit with Heath or something, and maybe he runs into the Whispers. I think that'll be like really, really cool if they do that, like an after credit scene, like right after the season finale. We see Heath like maybe running or something, or like we see him and we see like Heath in a group of the like maybe we see him be a whisperer, or maybe we see a whisperer with Heath, his face. I don't know, but I just really want to see like a little Easter egg like that. Maybe an after credits scene. Nothing to take away from the All Out War. I don't want him to bring in like a new group in the middle of All Out War. That'd be a bit ridiculous. But something little, maybe an after credits scene or something like that. Maybe we see a whisperer in a distance, or maybe we see somebody warning them about the whispers. I don't know, maybe. But I'm really excited. I'm sure there's gonna be a little nod here and there in the season finale because they want us to get hooked and come back for season 9. But that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna leave it off here. I want to hear what you guys think of the whispers and this confirmation. And Scott M. Gimple is still the showrunner for the rest of season 8, and he's still a writer on the show. He's actually like an executive, like a chief content officer, so he's still there on The Walking Dead. So a lot of people might not take his word for it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take his word for it, because I'm sure what do you call it? Like he's still like a big, like he's one of the biggest people in the Walking Dead franchise, chief content officer. So I know he's done, like he said stuff in the past that doesn't come out true, but like we all kind of assumed the whispers are coming, so I'm really excited. And I'm sure they're already writing season 9, so that's why I'm excited for this little confirmation, because I'm really excited for the next storyline. But other than that, I'm gonna leave it off here. I want to hear what you guys think. If you have any thoughts, opinions, or anything, or I missed anything, leave it in the comments down below, because I love reading the comments and interacting with people talking about The Walking Dead. But thanks again for watching. It's been All Things Film. If you do enjoy this content, be sure to subscribe. Till next time, peace.